Welcome to the latest episode of the Boomer vs. Zoomer podcast. We have Vinnie Hacker on the show today. What's up, Vinnie? How you doing?
Me. Thank you.
Second time.
Okay, calm down.
Okay, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. First of all, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm all right. I'm getting old. I'm fucking old.
No,
Listen,
you're not.
man.
You're not that
No,
old.
it's tough. It's really rough for me because you know how I keep track of how I look? Through thumbnails. I look at the thumbnails that my YouTube editors. No, I seriously, I look at the thumbnails that my YouTube editors and the 100 Thieves like editors use, and I'm like, holy fuck, is this how I look? I need to get back on track, man.
Thumbnails is a
It's
crazy
tough.
way to keep track.
Yeah, I mean, look at you. You're a fucking Greek god statue, you piece of shit.
I'm also, 20.
Why did you say it? Why did you say it like that? I will say it like greatly upset. Like I'm 32, all right? I'm turning 33 this year. I'm pretty fucking old. Hey, why did you fucking snort at that, you fucking bastard? All right, this is a very hostile podcast. I'm sorry. This is not normally how it is. Is he the youngest guest that we've had on? Like one of?
If you'd have
Possibly.
JHB on, I don't know.
Are you
No,
older
we
than
might have
JHB or
JHB
younger?
on.
I'm older. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm younger.
You're
No,
younger.
because he turned.
Am
yeah.
I the...
He already turned 21. You're younger. That was... This man just fucking squat. Do you get recognized internationally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot more than here, actually.
Really? Like, where would you say you get recognized the most?
France.
France?
Or Milan. I mean, it's really hard to differentiate between the two because it's just like they both have like I had somebody when I was in London, somebody from Milan flew to London to see me.
I don't know why. I just had a fucking brain fire. I was like, usually I have something to follow up. I was like, wow, okay, that's fucking, I would never do that personally. That's a lot, but
Yeah, I mean, but like there will always be people like waiting outside of like restaurants or hotels and whatnot.
so they just like keep track of where you're going.
Yeah.
I will say that I inadvertently got into one of your thirst traps because I was in the photo with you. Like I'd never had my own thirst trap before, and then I saw someone tagged me on Instagram. I was like, oh,
Okay.
cool. This is it. I was like, wait a second, and then it was just you. It was just slideshows of you like pulling up your shirt, showing off your abs and shit, and then boom,
Per
there's me
usual.
hugging you for a second, and then just like back to like the normal thirst trap shit. I was like, damn, that was kind of cool. Like I've never been in a thirst trap before.
We gotta get you
I'm
started.
Well,
We gotta get you
yeah?
started.
You want to
on
get me
that wave.
ripped? I'm down.
Yeah.
There's a lot to work on, though. I will say,
No.
we got a lot going on here and then down here. But oh God, I can't fucking speak right now after 3 shoots. But are you naturally pretty fit, or do you like work on it a lot?
I am naturally kind of like fit, but I do still maintain it in different ways. Like I do get bored of the gym and like just lifting weights itself. That does get really boring. But like, so that's like, I picked up like Muay Thai and I'm still doing that every now and again.
Oh shit, okay,
And then I just picked up rock climbing with my buddy Max.
dude,
was
rock
really
climbing
fun.
will fuck you up.
Yeah, I know it fucked me up yesterday. It really tore my palms apart.
Yeah, I think specifically with rock climbing, it like makes me flex muscles that I never knew that I had.
Yeah.
I remember the first day I went rock climbing, I wasn't able to wipe my ass properly.
Oh.
Like I was having the hardest time clenching my hand to like hold anything. So I was like fucking, and I couldn't reach, like, it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically I was trying to find an angle where my arm would cooperate with me. And then I did the best I could. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to shower after this. Fuck it. So it was bad. Also, brushing my teeth was really fucking hard. Like just anything that required like the grasping motion was nearly impossible. Sorry that I subjected all of you guys to that. That's my
So
bad.
if you were like eating food too, like you just like gripping a fork.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
that
like-
was fucking hard too. I just,
Ooh,
I
what about
basically just had to
using
order burgers.
chopsticks? How hard would that be?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that would be like nearly fucking impossible.
Imagine trying to eat like rice with like chopsticks after 5 hours of rock climbing.
I don't know. That was like a level of sore
That would
that
hurt.
I have.
You know
like,
what happened to me?
What?
I went rock climbing with him yesterday, and then I hit a V4 for my first time there.
How hard is a V4?
Not that hard compared to how that actually is compared to who is really good. He's pretty good, and he's done like, I'd say like what's good.
For context,
it usually takes people like a year and a half to climb V4s.
Okay, but like Vinny's also out of his mind fit, so like that's to
Well-
be fair.
Not
Not in the rock climbing physique.
not in the rock climbing physique.
Okay,
way.
but a V4, I mean, well, what does the scale go up to?
It goes V0 to V14.
Okay, and it also is like exponentially harder per like V, right? So it's not just like a incremental thing.
After V8, it's pretty much like you can compete like professionally, I think.
So you're almost there. You really
yeah,
should-
no, I'd say I'm like, give me 2 months.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say give it a week, honestly.
Give me 2 months. I'm climbing. I don't even know if they have a V15 anywhere, but like, I'm there.
Do you often engage in like new like hobbies, activities just to like keep yourself going, or anything else that you've been trying out?
Yeah, I find myself doing that a lot, just switching different hobbies every now and again, like just like finding something new because I get bored with things really easily.
Are you still working on that car?
Yeah.
How long has that been in your garage for? I
Since
remember when you told me about this.
Since I moved in, literally, it's been sitting there. But that's because we've been mostly Jet because I've been traveling so much.
Mm-hmm.
But like while I was gone in Europe, like Jet ripped out the interior of it, and we're like making the interior all black basically,
Okay.
and then painting it, and then throwing it into tune, and then
Wait, is the car drivable though?
for 5 minutes.
Oh shit! You know, give it a week.
Yeah, give it a week.
Give it a week.
Give it a week. It's climbing V10s. Give it a week. That car is going straight up a wall.
Wait, what car is it again?
The FD.
I don't know why I asked. I know almost nothing about
1993
cars.
RX-7 FD.
Okay, cool. Is that like your dream car?
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I would say a Lamborghini Diablo SV would be my dream car.
Why don't you just get one?
My boy Travis would be mad. The guy who watches my money moves.
Just make some content.
Say that seriously.
Make content with it, and then tax write off easy.
Yeah, but then he'll see the like that purchase of that down payment or whatever. It probably wouldn't even be a down payment. I'd probably have to buy it outright because I don't even know if a dealership would probably carry it, but he'd see that payment and just be like, "Yo, what the fuck did you just do?"
Okay, well, I mean, like, there's no way that would be like your first reckless expenditure, right? Like, what would you say?
I don't spend anything.
What is it? Tell me.
CSGO cases.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not okay. How much in CS:GO cases?
Okay,
though?
see, I would sometimes spend.
I've done this before. I've literally had this.
See,
I've
never gone over $500 in one sitting.
Oh,
Never. No,
Really?
I never have.
Oh, then what the fuck are we even talking
I'd
about?
say,
here? Like, what is this, amateur hour?
listen. I'd say $500, and then maybe later I'll get more. Later that day.
Okay, how much money have you spent on CS:GO cases
Don't know.
total?
Don't want to know.
Okay, can you like ballpark get like 5 figures
Yeah.
around there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Think about Onipixel though.
I'm trying to think like how out of touch can I sound with this statement? That's
What about
less
you?
than I thought.
What about you?
You see, I make probably significantly less than you, and I would say same.
So I gotta get my numbers up.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta get those fucking numbers up, baby.
I pulled a knife this morning before I got here.
What'd you get?
I got a how do you pronounce the knife? How do you what's that? Falcon. I always
Oh, is it? Is that
I
how you
always
say
think
it?
it's falchion.
I say falchion too.
I always think it's falchion, but falcon, right? Tiger tooth. I got a it's like that knife already in itself is like not a great knife if you get like a just like a shit pattern on it or whatever.
Yeah.
But like
But
the
tiger
fact that I
tooth
got
look
a
nice.
tiger tooth, it was pretty sick because the whole thing is stripes.
Yeah.
Is tiger tooth
like
stripes.
even like with wear on it, it looks good.
Yeah, and then I already pulled like literally during my 24-hour stream, I pulled a tiger tooth karambit.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, which is super sick. So now I have 2 different types of tiger tooth.
That's sick. I actually,
It's,
which one's the falchion again? What does it look like?
It's almost kind of like a
That's in
flip.
the wrong
flip
guy.
knife.
Okay, I remember now.
Looks kind of like a flip knife.
Okay,
I
got
guess.
it. My most watched TikTok is me opening CS:GO crates.
I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was like actually insane, where people were thinking like, oh, this guy for sure, like this is the devs. The devs are stepping in here.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I opened 3 knives in an hour, and one of them was almost a black pearl crambit. So it was like a Doppler crambit, and like one side almost looks like that dark, really
Yeah.
dark blue color.
Yeah.
It looked really sick. And then it was like tiger tooth flip knife, and just some like ultraviolet bayonet, which looked like shit. But like, yeah, it was like 3 in one sitting, and then it was like most insane session of knife openings I've ever done.
I would have been pissing myself.
But what's crazy is that the
I
amount
would've
of
been-
money I spent in this fucking game, it still has like, if I sold all those knives at like max value,
Yeah.
still deep in the red. So kids, gambling is bad. Loot crates are bad. We purely do this for entertainment. It's convincing no one. Every time I do like a crate opening,
Gamble all of it away.
like, don't do it. Stop.
Keep
God.
going. Keep
Satan.
going.
God.
Maybe you can pull a oh my god, you can pull a Gamma Doppler.
Okay, I feel like we actually need to put up like a fucking warning on the screen in the audio, anything. But yeah.
$200,000 knife. It could be you.
Wait, okay, I did see that tweet that some kid who
Dude,
barely played the game.
He bought, I think, 200 cases total. 200 cases total, and he opens the most expensive knife in the game without like better wear than the guy who previously sold it for like 112,000 or 118,000. And so his is probably going for like
I think it's like
200,
200K. Yeah,
200 something K.
that's insane.
Ridiculous.
Actually insane.
And
But it won't happen to you.
No.
So do
But
not
it
buy
might.
crates.
But it
no,
could.
stop it. Stop yourself. Okay. I'm actually surprised that CSGO crates are like your highest, like, or like the thing that your money moves guys stop
I
you
don't
for.
spend my money on like big one-time purchases.
Oh, I see.
I would say I spend it more on like
It's like a
collective.
death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah,
You're like you're just like
exactly.
me, man. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Like, dude, if I get into an app, like a you know what I was playing? Raid Shadow Legends,
Bro, yo, on that. Okay, I got a sponsor from
I
them.
was
I was
playing
like,
Raid Shadow Legends in Europe and dropped like $100 the first time.
that is actually one of my toxic habits, though. Where like I'll see like some big new shiny mobile game,
Dude,
buy
yeah.
this beginner package, which is like $50. Never play it again after that first day. It's like so bad.
Random instruments too.
Yeah, well, I have a lot. I do buy random instruments. Yes, I bought a harp, and then I bought a cello before. But have I bought anything else that's like out of the ordinary? Because I mean, I have a lot of basses, but I mean, rightfully so. I do play bass.
Wait, how many instruments have you bought that you've never touched?
I've touched it. I've touched it. I've touched the cello.
Whoa,
Trust me.
okay. I should have.
No, I broke
played
it.
the cello.
I broke it the first time I touched it.
Wait.
the strings. The
Oh.
strings. The string snapped off.
I thought you just fucking like slammed it on the ground. or
No,
some
I
shit.
thought I
Okay.
thought I could put it together myself, never knowing, how to do that at all, especially with a cello. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to do that? And then with the harp, I looked up a video. No clue how to tune that thing. That thing has 570,000 strings, dude. Like, I started tuning it, and I was like, yeah, no.
Do you just like buy the instrument before you like actually like look into how to play it? Is it kind
No,
of like
I looked up YouTube videos on how to play it, and I was like, okay, this doesn't seem like it. Like, I could learn like something not that hard. It would take me maybe like a few days to get down, but then the hardest part is literally tuning it.
and then you just give up. You're like, never touching this shit again. Not worth the effort. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you could hire someone to tune it for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could also. I mean, I have a lot of instrumentally gifted friends, so.
Oh, I see. So
And I say instrumentally because, like, literally, one of my friends is really good at tuning instruments, and I don't know why I just didn't ask him to do it, but
it's like,
but like I
Hosina.
also assumed I was like, there's no way he has ever tuned a harp before in his life. Who has tuned a harp? Have you?
No, fuck no.
Yeah, no.
I can't. I'm like a bad stereotypical Asian, I guess, because I don't play any instruments. Never good academically. That shit, like, my parents gave up on me for piano, so like, yeah, that shit is like gone for me.
Well, if you want to buy a harp,
You know, I'm good. Wait, how much? I feel like harps are expensive, right? Like
it was
fucking
like
expensive.
a whack like $200.
Oh,
it was like
okay. Because
It
when
was
I
like
think
some
harps, I
like
think it was,
Amazon harp.
Okay.
Amazon Basics.
Yeah, no,
You know, maybe we could talk. I could swing an Amazon harp.
$50.
All right, fuck it, deal, sold,
Boom.
deal. That's just good business.
I was never gonna sell it anyways. $50.
How big is this harp? Okay, yeah, I could fit that in my living room. Fuck it, let's do it.
Plus, like, it's just sitting there, and people are like, "Oh my god, you play the harp? You can maybe throw like a yeah out there if you want. Like, risk it. Be like, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining like you'd like take a date over and they'd like play the harp for me, and you're just like, I could play the cello instead, you know? Like,
Oh, the cello strings are broken.
oh fuck, it's not. None of these are tuned. I'm so sorry, babe.
Oh man. Oh, and I can't play bass because it sounds terrible without any other instrument playing. Sorry.
All right, crazy segue. Speaking of strings, what do you think of threads? Dude, don't you love how naturally they just came? Dude, that was great.
B plus.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I've
you're
been
gonna
having
hate
great
that.
segues
You're
all
gonna
day.
hate this because I haven't gotten threads yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there like something stopping you from getting it?
No, just stubbornness. Just stubbornness.
Would you consider yourself
Probably by
like
the time this is out, I'll probably
you'll
have
probably make
threads.
one? You know they like assign a thread number to you
Yeah.
when you make it?
I want to be number 1 million.
Dude, I think they're
They just passed 100 million.
you could try being number
1 billion.
100. Oh wait, no, they're already past 100 million, right?
By this time, they're probably going to be like 300 or close to 200.
Yeah, there are no more cool numbers. I'm sorry, you lost them all.
But I feel like if I'm more in like the 200 million range, I feel like that's still a win.
Really? I think you aim for 1 billion. You really go for gold here.
Fucking just sit on it. It's like stocks.
Are you an active like Twitter user?
Yeah, I mean, usually I was logged out of Twitter for a while though because I changed my phone number because it got leaked.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, a bunch of UK numbers were calling me. It was really weird. So then I changed my number, and then that's how my two-factor authentication was set up.
Oh fuck.
And so we had to wait for a while to figure out. I had it. I was signing in on my MacBook, and then I had to like figure out how to like take my phone and switch my phone. But then it was like, you don't have access to this phone number anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
And so I had to go through that whole process. So now I'm making my Twitter comeback, but now Threads is here. I'm like, who am I? You know?
I don't know. I think a lot of people like around my
There's a
age
lot of
have been
things out
enjoying
there
Threads.
that are scary that we don't know about.
You're starting to sound older, actually. You're starting to sound like me a little bit. But yeah, I've been talking to a few people about Threads, and like, I feel like the older audiences have been enjoying Threads. I don't know how like the young, like hip youth have been relating to Threads.
Why do people always say it like that? Like, I don't know how you, the young hip youth, like you are like 10 years older than
Listen,
me. It's not,
dude,
it's not like you're.
He
on
hasn't
the
had a
fucking-
Zoomer guest
on the
in
fucking
like
internet.
5 weeks.
That is fair. That is true.
We've been just talking with old people the whole
Yeah,
time.
now like you're just so shiny, brand new that I'm like, I don't know how to fucking relate to you. This guy's talking about like leaking his phone number and like, yeah, dude, calls from the UK, bro. It's crazy. I was like, I don't understand you. But
I'm gonna
want
leak
to.
your number and see how you like it.
Okay, I actually did have my number leaked once because of Instagram,
Okay.
and I had like fucking random people call me and shit and just be like, hey, I got your number from Instagram. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with
Oh,
this
did you like
information.
link it? Did you like link it to your account? And then
I think I
went
linked it by
into your-
accident.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be for like businesses, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they had my fucking phone number because my Instagram was turned into a business account, and I was like,
Oh,
well, that's
oh,
cool.
it's got to be the worst thing ever.
Love that. And then I also went through the situation where I changed my number and then I lost all of my two-factor authentication bullshit, and then yeah, that was a fucking nightmare.
Dude.
But I will say though, one of the big things about changing your phone number, you don't get spam calls for like 6 months, and it's like
Yeah.
the best 6 months of your fucking
Well,
life.
you know what I have on is I have this setting in my phone where if it detects like anything, it just like sends them straight to voicemail.
Oh.
But that can also be bad because you'll have to save, like, let's say you go to a different doctor. Like I went to like go to a different doctor now here. So like I had to like immediately grab their number so that when they call me, it's just not like
Yeah, it's not going
straight
auto
to voicemail and then I don't see it. So you do have to like literally save somebody's number right away
Yeah.
just in case like they call or text you.
I'm actually horrible about that. I
So-
think
which I am too.
don't tell Allison or like the talent manager.
I won't.
It took me like 8 months to add her number to my contacts. For the longest time, it was just her phone number, and I would just use that to respond. Hey, fuck you,
And then what
dude.
else?
I'm terrible about that. Also, I recently lost my phone. I use that as my excuse now. My phone fucking fell in my pocket on a Magic Mountain ride. Like, I heard my phone hit the fucking side of the ride. It's like, boom. I was like, what the fuck was that? And then, like, phone just, like,
Wait, when
flew
did this
out.
happen?
This this was, like, December. Wait, no. Was
You're
it
talking
December?
about it like it was last week.
You know whose number I didn't have saved for like months?
Who?
Matt's.
Oh, to be fair, I still don't have his number. So, I don't know if I want it, though, to be honest. It's a little
Yeah,
scary.
he just sends you random like chest hair pics.
Really? Why did I believe that? I just assume that there's like a group chat with him and all his golf buddies.
It's just-
and he's
it's
just
just-
like, hey
it's just
guys,
him, like-
progress report. Yeah.
It's him like this with a gold chain just in between the hairs of his chest. Just like, can't wait to play some Valorant and Call of Duty tomorrow.
God.
And it's like a Snapchat text over the fucking photo.
I sometimes forget that Matt is younger than me, though. That like trips me out a little bit. Like, I think he's like,
It's that fresh hairline.
is it?
It's that fresh haircut that he always gets, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Fuck. I don't know.
He shaves up those sides pretty well. I will give that to him.
No, he
That's-
does have fresh cuts.
He
I will
gets
say.
fresh cuts, dude. And he always wears like skinny jeans.
That's like the one giveaway. Skinny is out. I learned the hard way that skinny is out.
Dude,
I posted
they-
a photo of me in skinny jeans on Instagram. And I had to delete that photo like immediately.
Were they skinny blue jeans?
Dude,
Or,
Black jeans.
Oh, I mean, you
They were
kinda
quite
get
skinny
away
though,
with
to be
it.
fair.
They're very skinny.
They were quite skinny.
Dude, I feel okay. Matt, if you see this, sorry. We were at the last photo shoot, you know, for what's it called? I can't remember the name.
Like apparel drop?
Yeah, it was an apparel drop, but it was like Monaco. Yeah. That one, he came in like the exact same pants, except his were like really skinny compared to like the pants they want him to wear. And he was like, no, I feel like I should wear these. It's a vibe, no? And I was just sitting, and everybody was sitting there like, and we were all just like collectively like, no, you should throw on the pants, dude.
Yeah.
You should change your pants. He was
Yeah.
like, no, same pants. It's like, no, they're
I'm sure it
cutting
took a
off
while.
the circulation to your ankles, dude. Like,
Were they that skinny?
no, they weren't that skinny, but they were like, he was wearing like a baggier, you know, shirt
Right.
and sweater.
So it
And
kind
then
of
it was just, it kind of looked like a triangle, like an upside down triangle, like a Dorito.
He was like Groot from Despicable Me a
Yeah.
little bit, like those super skinny pants.
I
and
may
then-
be over
yeah.
exaggerating it because my memory might not be what I think it is anymore.
You're 20.
Every
what do you mean?
every day I wake up and I'm scared of what might happen to me the next. You know, it's
Jesus. Listen, within the last 3 weeks, I have reintroduced myself to I think 3 or 4 people that I've met before. And
do
you
that
know how
all-
that conversation goes? It's the
Yeah.
fucking worst. It's, hey, nice to meet you, I'm Peter. Actually,
Yeah, that-
we've met before.
that sucks.
We used to hang out a lot last year.
That's worse.
That's 10 times worse.
Yeah.
See, what sucks is when they say, "Oh, actually,"
Yeah.
you know, like actually we've already met, and then you're like, "Where?"
Yeah. He's like,
Where
we actually, every weekend for like 3 months, we went clubbing in K-Town. And I was like,
I just think of that.
lighting
That is
with the
crazy.
Glasses.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
Dude, that is crazy. That's used to hang out.
you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Well, to
might
be
be.
fair, most of the time when I meet these people in this context, I'm drunk already. Like I'm already fucking wasted. So that's my like
Okay, all right.
excuse. But then something in their eyes is like, yeah, but you weren't drunk that time when we met. I was like, fuck.
if it's continuous, if
Yeah.
it's like those 2 times, those 3 times, then it's like,
Listen, man,
ay, ay, ay.
it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's already gone, man.
We're there, man.
Yeah.
People out there to get me.
Yeah.
They're out there.
I'm worried for you. I feel like you're like speaking to like a greater problem that we can't immediately address on this podcast.
They
Like, there's
want to
someone in
kill
the
me,
walls.
man.
I have a question for you,
I don't know.
if you don't mind. Do you know what gumming is?
Elaborate.
Listen, so some of my friends used to engage in some pretty unsavory
Give
behavior.
full context.
Yeah, no.
This is the full
I
context.
don't know if it is. I think it's half. but
What
go
am I
ahead.
missing here? What context am I missing
How
here?
it came up.
Okay.
All of that.
I don't even remember how
What's
it came
gumming?
up. To be honest.
What is gumming?
So, wait. What? Okay, your facial expression. It's when you show your fucking ball sack. Out of context. Like,
I just call that a normal Tuesday.
okay, that's fair. But there was
Boom.
apparently a whole culture in high school or college, whatever, where people would be like, oh, I got gum on my pants. And then your friend would go to look, and it's just your scrotum hanging out.
We're hitting that when we get home. Oh yeah.
So
And we know what's happening.
you got to keep the gumming alive. I'm glad.
Got some gum?
The thing is, I never did this shit, but then my friends who would do this would be like, oh my God, yeah, we would do this shit all the time. Like, you didn't? Like, I was the crazy one for not showing my scrotum. So I was wondering if this is like something that people still, like Tanner said he got gummed before. See? So yeah, I was wondering if the tradition was still alive.
So it's not full like shaft. And
No shaft. No, that would be too far. Just a piece of the balls.
That seems kind of lame.
Oh,
That's kind of lame, bro.
so it's not far enough.
No.
You think?
I think your pants should fully be down.
Well, I also learned. Do you know Quarter Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was saying that she would sometimes get like snaps from her guy friends of their balls, and it's just like,
Well, that's just weird.
I was like, is that not crazy behavior? Like, how is this normal? That is wild, right?
So
okay.
and she didn't like go at least like she didn't at least go whoa.
I think it was just
like,
like a boys will be boys. Like that's
There's
just
no
high school,
way
middle school.
that is a boys
Thank
will be
you.
boys thing.
Fucking thank. Actually, I'm not 100%. Like, it seemed to be implied that she also received these snaps, right? From the way she talked about it.
That's what it sounded
Like, it sounded like it just like was in the group chat kind of deal. And I don't know, man. I think with my homies, keep the balls away.
Yeah, I thought at most it's mostly butt cheek. It's mostly butt cheek.
Yeah.
Like mooning somebody up to the glass, ass to the glass, Maybe a few pictures in the group chat every now and again of, oh my God, full moon out.
I love that. Just like, nice. Like, how do you respond to that?
You know what I'm saying? But if there was a girl in the group chat, that's coming to a halt.
yeah.
That's like
Maybe not so much these days.
not so much
Yeah.
sending my butt cheeks into this.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's like just like shame in America kind of deal, because I swear to God, like people, when I was in Japan, people seem to not care as much, especially if they're drunk. Like I
saw a dude fully pissing.
Yeah, no, same.
Like, and nobody was
Same.
saying anything.
No one said shit. I left the club. We're about to head out to grab some food, and this Japanese businessman just whips out his dick, whips out his full dick and balls, and just starts peeing in the middle of the street. Like, he's not even like in an alleyway or like trying to peel. No, just dick and balls out, just pissing on the street.
Yeah.
And no one seemed to care. Like, no one batted a fucking eye. And I was just like, that's crazy, right? Like, this is crazy.
Oh my God, I wish I could tell that story.
Why can't you?
What's stopping you?
He would approve. He would love it.
I wish you didn't say his name and you just said, hey, this anonymous person did this thing. Can we redact the name part? We can redact the name part.
Redacted.
Can we redact the name?
Yeah, redacted.
All right,
Redacted.
All right, redacted. Okay, so person whose name you definitely did not say already.
So we go into a club in Japan, right?
Okay.
We come out with our two friends who live in Japan.
Okay.
And they've been showing us around basically. And we're walking around, we go to karaoke. It's like, hey, I'm gonna take the rest of them because the rest of our friends want to go and they want to leave, they want to go back to the hotel.
Okay.
And we go in to do karaoke. It's been an hour. And we're like texting him, where are you? He's not responding. 30 minutes after that hour, he texts back and goes, hey guys, I fell asleep. And we were like, he fell asleep like on the road. Like we got to go out there. We go walk around, check. We can't find him. Eventually we find him. He's like fully just walking around. And we're like, dude, where were you? Where were you sleeping? And he's like, oh, I wasn't sleeping. And we were like, what are you talking about? And he goes, there was a lady outside of this 6-story building. She grabbed me by the arm and took him up to the top floor. Started giving him a massage at 3 a.m.
Is this a euphemism?
And he's gone for an hour.
Okay.
He was sitting there apparently reading a magazine, getting massaged butt naked at 4 in the morning for an hour and 30 minutes.
Honestly, the story is more tame than I thought it was going to be.
It ended happily.
Was that?
It ended happily.
Oh, there it is. There it fucking is. Dude, what fucks with you too in Japan? Like, sun rises at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, sun is out at 4 in the morning. So you're just like, had a long night out, sun's already fucking out. And then you just see all these drunk ass people just like littering the side of the road.
Dude, and
shit.
they're out till like late there.
Yeah.
Like when you're out in Japan, dude, everybody's out until late.
Yeah. I wish we had that. Like, I'm surprised we don't have that in LA.
Dude, well, I think I mean, I don't know because I've only been out here since COVID, but like I'm assuming beforehand it wasn't like as strict as when it comes to curfew, but didn't they just pass something in West Hollywood that was like clubs are open till 4 or something like that?
Oh, is that? I heard they were trying to.
They've been talking
Revitalizing
about doing that type of
nightlife
stuff
around
for a
LA.
while. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird that LA is at 2 a.m. and then New York is like fucking God knows.
New York's till fucking like 6,
Yeah.
dude. It's like
Yeah.
New York is kind of like Europe. Europe is actually ridiculous though.
Yeah.
I remember one time I dropped my phone in between the crack of the couch and the club like 5 times in a row. Fucking killed me, dude. Fucking killed me.
I like how that's the takeaway.
And I've been drinking water and milk that whole time in that club, even though I'm in Europe because I'm a really good boy. For all those out there, I'm a really good boy.
Very good 20-year-old boy.
Very good 20-year-old boy.
That's your wildest Europe story. Just dropping your fucking phone between the crack of the
Yeah, dude,
drinking
my
milk.
wildest Europe story, bro, had to be when I dropped my phone between the couch at the club. I fought off 5 fucking like SWAT team members, came straight from fucking US just to get me. Just because I dropped my phone down. Like,
I don't know what's going on. This is like a fever dream. I'm like trying to assess like what is real and what
that's
is
how
Vinny.
I do it, baby. What can I say?
God.
They got some crazy milk over there.
Yeah. I'm just in awe of you. It's great. I hope you have this energy forever. I talk to you like I'm already about to die. Like I'm on my fucking
eulogy.
deathbed.
Would you
Oh,
put me in your will?
I would. But I would never, I mean, you don't need money from me. I would just give you like just random shit.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, like fucking
give me?
clay model. I would like craft, like sculpt guts from Berserk, but out of like used tissue, and just, that's it. That's all I would do.
How was the tissue used?
Not gonna go into detail about that, but yeah.
Probably return the harp.
mistakes, your happy
Return
mistakes.
yeah, it was just the harp would come back to you, and that would be like touching for you. Oh my god, it's my $200 Amazon harp.
It's still not too.
I've been longing for this harp ever since she left me. She asked me to play it for her once, and I didn't.
Would I be in your will?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What would you give me?
Give you one of my knives.
I'm talking about real. Do you have a real knife
I
collection?
do have a real knife collection. Yeah.
Really? Which one's more expensive, your CSGO one or your real one?
My CS:GO one, but then I have a sword that's like a katana that's like $1,000.
That's pretty dope.
It has not touched daylight.
Well, I mean, I hope not. Honestly, that relieves me, if anything.
Dude, it's in the closet in its own freaking like, you know what? I'm not going to tell you guys because you guys are going to try to raid my closet. Try it if you can, but I have a lot
I'm
of
just
knives laying
imagining,
around
like,
everywhere.
you have a fucking SWAT team just like constantly like raiding your fucking house, and it's like a real concern for you to like keep these fucking like federal agents from raiding your house.
Dude, I'm going to get a knock at my door in a week.
It just reminds me of like those like there are kids who like post like they try to flex their parents' wealth on Instagram, and then their parents end up getting fucking audited by the IRS as a result and shit. And like that's just like Vinny's life, but like to protect his katana collection. So
Dude, I want to see what would happen if somebody tried to break into the house when I'm only there.
wait, do
And
you,
they come in and they might have a knife. I'll give them that.
okay.
That's all they get though. If you have a gun, I'm going to fucking decimate your fucking face. I'm gonna have like a fucking mass blaster and just blast them with mass.
Math?
Math
I thought you said math blaster.
I'm gonna hit him with a bunch of equations.
Holy shit.
What's 4 + 7? No, don't shoot me. Stop. Answer the question.
Wrong answer.
No, but if somebody tried to rob my house and all they had was a knife, bro, I would frickin'
Bro,
cheat.
you seem like the type of person where you'd be like in a public setting, like, oh yeah, I'm ready. Something goes down right now. I was made for this situation, you know?
Well, which I probably was made for that situation.
Okay.
Whatever that may be. You know?
Honestly, if I'm in public with you, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm good. Vinny's here.
Yeah.
You've got this shit.
Yeah.
You've got this shit.
Yeah. But if there's like more than one person,
Then you throw me in that guy's direction. And then
or
yeah.
I'll have you carry a katana the whole time. Because who's gonna fight a guy with a katana? Who's dumb enough to actually approach a dude if you're both unarmed and there might be two of you? What if one of your heads getting cut
Dude,
off?
don't
Like,
give
why
me
are
the
you
katana.
approaching?
Don't give me the. I'm gonna be in the news article like man with katana gets shot to death. Like I just like you were
Just make sure you.
But
have
imagine
it
you
rock
don't get
climbed.
shot. Imagine
That
they're
is
actually
true.
unarmed
I didn't actually consider.
and
that
you have a
situation.
katana. You know, it's like that's why I always carry one with me.
So you do have your katana.
Not telling you where.
SWAT team busts in.
Not telling.
Oh my god! All right, this was such a fever dream of a fucking podcast. I don't even know if I'm like fully like processing everything that occurred here.
So it's
But
been a long day.
yeah, today
so-
it's been a long one. But Vinny,
Make it
thank you.
longer.
Don't threaten me with a good time. All right. Anyway, Vinny, thank you so much for being on this episode of Boomer versus Zoomer. I appreciate you. Do you have any upcoming projects? Anything that we should be looking forward to?
So many upcoming projects. So little time.
Drop it. What's up? Where you going?
What do I got?
What you doing?
Viagra dropped a song recently on Spotify called Viagra. It's about Viagra and not being able to get a boner. Check that out. It's by Table Management. That's our name. That's our band. Table Management called Viagra.
That's real. Okay, that is real. All right.
Yeah, it's a
so
real thing.
cool. Awesome. All right. Anything else?
Stay hard.
Cool. And where can we find you? For those who, for some reason, don't know who you are yet.
Vinnie Hacker on everything, or just put a bat signal in the fucking sky at night.
And it's just your face
And
with
I'll
the
be
katana.
there.
Got it.
And I'll
Perfect.
be there.
With his katanas.
All right. Awesome. We'll catch you next time with Vinny's Katanas. Peace.
Peace.